Hello, everyone. Micah Murphy here, called to be an apostle, teacher, and prophet from the womb, set apart by God and not the will of man. Glad to be back with you. The Lord told me to read the first part of Malachi chapter 2 today. Excuse me. And now, O ye priests, this commandment is for you. If ye will not hear, and if ye will not lay it to heart, to give glory unto my name, saith the Lord of hosts, I will even send a curse upon you, and I will curse your blessings. Yea, I have cursed them already, because ye do not lay it to heart. Behold, I will corrupt your seed, and spread dung upon your faces, even the dung of your solemn feasts. Whenever they had a feast, they would have animal sacrifices. So, dung from animals. And one shall take you away with it, and ye shall know that I have sent this commandment unto you, that my covenant might be with Levi, saith the Lord of hosts. My covenant was with him of life and peace, and I gave them to him for the fear wherewith he feared me, and was afraid before my name. That causes obedience. The law of truth was in his mouth, and iniquity was not found in his lips. He walked with me in peace and equity, and did turn many away from iniquity. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge. Lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth. For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts. But ye are departed out of the way. Ye have caused many to stumble at the law. Ye have corrupted the covenant of Levi, saith the Lord of hosts. Therefore have I also made you contemptible and base before all the people, according as ye have not kept my ways, but are impartial in the law. This is about what we're speaking. Okay? Do not grow weary in well doing. So, I'm going to teach this in a couple different ways because Revelation is always spiraling upwards. Or upwards meaning more, of course, it's coming to us, from us, in us, out into us, the rest of us. But your lips are so important what you say. So, the devil, you might be you're doing what you believe is right, you have peace, and you're speaking good things, and then usually right before the harvest is ripe and you're going to go get it, or it's going to come to you, you'll usually start getting weary right before that point. And then sometimes the devil might even try to take advantage of it if you're really weary and run down your mind. So you want to make sure that if you're not on a fast, you're eating properly. When I say properly, it doesn't mean you have to eat this perfectly healthy food. You need to know what your body needs to eat. Stay hydrated, because sometimes if you're working, if you're doing stuff, stay hydrated. Eat what you need to. Drink water. Drink at least. I mean, people say 8 glasses a day. Drink at least a good 3, at least. Um, if you, I mean, just so that your mind, because it's just when you get worn down really physically, it's not always just in your body. It can wear your mind down too, and then the devil might want to come in and try to. It says he wants to wear down, your mind basically, and so at this point, don't grow weary. Well, but I'm weary. Okay, but don't let it go to where you let your lips go, and basically you just start flinging dung out, and things that just aren't of God don't need to be spoken at that point, anywhere or nothing. So, very, very, very important. Very important. Now, I'm also going to teach it this way. And he that has an ear will hear when you hear, if you've been given the gift to hear God speak, okay, not necessarily audibly, but you hear him speak in sentence form to you, just speaking to you like a person throughout the day. If you understand how to, if he's trained you, he has to train you, and you have to learn, and you understand how to use his word, he's speaking to you properly, and you speak it out, and that becomes the sword of the Spirit, the word of God. And you speak it out properly, timing is right and everything, and what will actually happen is your weariness will go away, because he's saying do not grow weary. So when you're weary, he says do not grow weary. So then if you know how to use it right, the weariness just goes away, and your strength returns to you from God's strength in you. So that's it. So watch your lips, be careful what you're saying, and be yourself though. That's it. We're coming on to we're the faithful remnant is coming into a massive harvest. The website for the New Structure Ministries International is, which we're aligned with Glory of Zion, Apostle Chuck Pierce, and others. It's an alignment. But if you are being fed here, I'm offering you the chance to give here. Malachi chapter 3, go read it. God will rebuke the devourer for you. You will stay in God's timing. He says your fruit will not come forth out of its time. So you're not going to bear your fruit in negative 20 degree Fahrenheit, and it just withers away in less than a day. God's going to do a lot of prosperity. Just go read it. But it's very important where you're giving. It's not just about just give, because there's so many false prophets out there. And there's so many prophets that aren't properly aligned with the apostolic gift, and they're not quite on, but their hearts are right. But when you give, you're sealing something, and there's a covenant there. And so if you're hearing teaching and you're applying it, when you give, it's like a sealing in a covenant. And God showed to me one time like this. It's like the pipe opens up from the ministry for you to just receive much more easily and freely. But it's a spiritual truth. Anybody that's walked with God, known God, part of the faith, it's just in them. You just know it. And you don't want to just fling your money to anybody, though, because when you do it, you connect with them and you align with them in a certain way. And if they're a false prophet or they're just not walking in that much truth, you're gonna reap from that some, and that's dangerous. I've been through that. So if you're being truly fed, you need to give here. Wherever you're giving, just make sure that it's strategic and you're not just throwing your money out there at preachers. So that needs to be said. And I have a book that I wrote, an ebook. You receive it instantly. This www.thesonsofgod.net. One word, thesonsofgod.net. You can see all the links to everything we're doing right now. And then we're going to have some promotion to the ministry this month. I'm not going to say how right now over this venue. And then I have a book there, and then I'm just started writing my second book. So there you go. Keep the faith. Keep going. Love y'all, and see you later.